Hey world, welcome to 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. I am Deepak here and my life is beautiful and stay on top of the world because I work as worship. So here we have been in nature for the third day in top of the world kids and we are having some fabulous time. Some very strange things human beings end up doing it. Very strange we are. Very strange, including me. We'll make all the wealth at the cost of our health and then try to spend all the possible wealth to get back the same health. And this we keep doing it even after knowing all these things. Lifestyle. Problem is with the lifestyle. One girl asked another girl in the village, now that you have finished your 10th standard, uh, what will you do? She said, I continue my studies in the village only. The first girl asked, hey, you should go to the city, no, they will have nice education. And they said, what will happen after nice education? In nice education, you will get a good job, you will have a better salary package, and then what will happen? Then you will get a good husband, then you will get a good family life, and then it will happen. And then you will live in a very beautiful city life, then you will have shopping and this and that, and then what will happen? Then you will have your kids, they will go to better schools and this and that, and then what will happen? I said, then you can have all the money in the world, you can have all the wealth in the world, and then whenever you want to go around, roam around, everywhere in the world, you can roam around in the world. Like how nowadays everybody comes, they want to go back to the farms and then they want to do bullock cart drives and rides and horse rides, and then they can be in the nature. The second girl says, ultimately after all this thing you have to come to the village only, no. Then why to do all the circus and the whole thing? So I want to continue in the village life, and I think that's the reality of life today. Think about it, all of us, whenever we want to take a break from the city life, from urban living, what do? We want to go to a resort, we want to go to a place which is completely filled with nature, greenery. Isn't it? We're making fool of ourselves. And the truth is, we all began from village only. All of us. Nobody can say straight away you came from top. All of us, if you see, our roots are from village only, farms only, bullock carts only, horses only, dogs only, cats only, hens only, and those roosters only, and that's how the life was. And now we all come here. So what is happening is that I realize, because every time I come into nature, the way my system works, the way my body works, the way my mind works, it's next level. I feel alive another time. I'm not even saying alive. I feel power of many people in my life. And all those of you who have been with me in nature, you know what all I can end up doing it. And my own system, I know. Moment I go back to my city, constipation starts, sleep issue happens, and something or other keeps happening. Headache is happening, something, this back pain will happen, something will happen. This is not for me, this is for everybody. And very miraculously, every time I come to nature, there is no back pain. There is, yes, there is a lot of physical activity because we travel, we move around, we trek, we swim, and we walk a lot, we dance a lot. So that's physical fatigue. I won't say fatigue. Man, that is the maximum thing happen. Otherwise, there is no headache, there is no back pain, and I feel I am so super powerful when I am in nature. So what is I'm trying to make all of you understand? Simple thing. The more you are in nature, with the five elements that I'll keep all the time talking about nowadays, the Panchabhutam, the Panchatattvam, when you are deeply connected with them, you feel tremendous amount of balance in your body, in your mind, in your emotions, in your lifestyle, in your well-being. You feel, I feel super healthy and super fit when I'm in nature. Not this. This is for 9 years I've seen this. In fact, I went and told the doctor once. I have this IBS problem, irritable bowel syndrome. So I went and told my doctor once. Whenever I go travel outside in nature, my system works brilliantly well. I just have to get up in the morning and bowel movement happens this, and I can, my digestive system becomes very strong. I can actually eat 2 to 3 times of food what I actually eat. Doctor said it's very simple. No, in nature there is no stress for you. You are just traveling. There is no commitment and all these things. And still it didn't make sense to me. But today I realize when I brought this 24 kids with me to nature for last. Today is the third day. In last 3 days I've seen them. They are so against nature. May not be the right word, but they don't like nature. It's like few of them have mud on the shoes, not even leg, shoes. They're sitting and cleaning the shoe. They don't want the mud, mother earth, soil. Little soil, we played some mud volleyball somewhere, and some mud was there on the body, and they were like, "Eee, so cringy, earth." Tears, don't want to get into the water. I had literally pushed them in the lakes or in the waterfalls, and all these things. There is so much of this resistance, is the right word, resistance or non-acceptance towards five elements. Can you imagine? They don't want to be in the sun, they don't want to be in the water, they don't want to be on the top of the mountain. They feel scared of the heights, spaces. Rains come, they want to hide somewhere. They don't want to sit on the floor or sit on the, just like Mother Earth, and have their breakfast. That is what I'm making them do, asking them to sit on the soil and have the breakfast, lunch or dinner, or just to sit and discuss, making them jump in the water. And now they are enjoying the whole thing. Now forget, all of them have forgotten third day, the sophistication. Now if you have resistance towards five elements that we are made of, we are created out of five elements, and we have resistance for five elements, there has to be a health issue, right? There has to be problem in the lifestyle, and that's what we are missing in. So the whole big request to all of you is, please, without our knowledge, we are getting so sophisticated. We used to eat with hands. Now people want to eat with spoon and fork, little ones, and parents are teaching them to eat with spoon and fork. Are you crazy? Britishers, because see, places like Western countries, they are high, too much cold is there, because there is too much of cold for them to eat with hand. So they used to eat gloves, and then spoon fork became the habit. That is the culture there, but there is no other option. They don't have. Can you in India wear gloves and eat with spoon and fork? That we don't want to do that. In the name of sophistication, in the name of, you are going against the nature, you are going away from the nature, which is not a good sign. And that's what we are going on doing to ourselves and to our children. And I think we have to big time wake up from this. Can you be more natural? See, we only say preserve nature. That doesn't mean plants and trees. You and me also nature. Preserve yourself. No, preserve you as original nature, natural how you are. It's supposed to be raw. We're supposed to eat with hands. We're supposed to wash the hand. We're supposed to eat the entire plate with the hand, and ultimately put water and drink the whole. We're supposed to take bath in the open. We're supposed to do. Oh my God! I can just go on, and I only have 9 minutes to speak about, and I already spoken for 8 minutes now. My dear friend, the only thing I want to convey, beg, request, inspire, motivate you is, can you go back to your nature? Can you keep coming back to nature all the time? And I can make out myself in last 9 years the way I'm coming back to nature again and again, again and again. 5, 8 years. It has made me younger, more youthful, more rustic, more raw, and more energetic. And I can just can't explain to you how I feel, what I feel being in nature. Once the nature called you and the nature that you see outside becomes one, then everything is yours. All is yours. With that belief that we will be back to nature every time possible, let's start this beautiful, beautiful day. Here we go together. I believe I can. I believe I am. I believe I can. So guys, go, get set and grow.